It's good to have you here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a little bit different video for you guys because I'm going to talk about the upcoming sci-fi exploration game called No Man's Sky. It's coming out in few weeks and I couldn't be more excited. Personally, I have already bought it. I'm going to fucking download it the minute I can. I'm going to play it the minute I can. And today I'm telling you guys everything you need to know about the game. And a little bit more. And the facts that we already know and everybody has heard is infinite universe, almost. 18 quintillion planets is not infinite, but it's, from a human perspective, pretty much infinite. You know, basically years of exploration. If you see something, you can go there. Planetary ecosystems, planet is too close to the local star, which is basically the sun. Barren and dry, no life whatsoever. If too far, it's frozen. Then there's a few planets that are in the golden zone that are full of life, plants and resources and all that stuff. And of course, the police in the game, sentinels, they will come after you if you wreck the planet too much, like mining too much or killing too many animals. Economics, units, basically the money, you can trade your resources to get units and so on. And even if you die, you won't be left without a ship. So death is not the end. But it's a problem. If you die on a planet, you find yourself revived back at your ship having lost all the items that you have gotten and all the discoveries that you haven't uploaded to the Atlas. And if you die in space, it's even more awful than dying on a planet because you lose your items and discoveries and your ship. And of course the factions and all that stuff, but we are not going to talk about that. I have already talked about them too much because you have already heard all these facts about the planets, their economics, the factions, and hyperdrive and all that stuff. Today we are going to talk about some of the theories about the game, of course. Center of the universe. I have seen few videos. I haven't watched them entirely, but I have my own conclusion about the center of the universe. A lot of people say it's an end game. You know, kind of end game goal. You get to the center of universe and there is a portal that you can go through, but you lose your ship. But a lot of people speculate. Let's example the center of universe. I have an article here. I know what happens once you reach the center of universe on a forum, gamepacks.com, board 7 blah, 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 No Man's Sky, blah, 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 all that stuff. And the first message on the board is, should I spoil it? And I put the screenshot on the screen right now so you can actually read with me. And you know, there is somebody says, I thought the goal was to reach the center of galaxy, and then the other one says the first goal, here's a hint, multiverse. Then Snake replies, nope, it will reveal what, who is the malevolent force, perhaps how, where to find, destroy it. When you reach the center of the galaxy, Zuma 13 pops up in the screen and locks out your game until May 2016. Laugh my ass off. Okay, but I do not know how accurate this is. Probably just a pure speculation and, you know, fans just trying to be cool. And there is actually a good one from Justice Sword. I actually thought it would take you to a new galaxy, except the algorithm used to generate it are completely different. This is the theory that I'm, you know, more towards. It will take you to a new star system or galaxy with more resources, maybe new life forms and all that stuff, and more danger and all that stuff. It would be pretty sick in my opinion, and to be honest, that is the most likely way, that is the most likely theory to happen actually. And then on Game Branch you can actually, by the way, you can find every link that I talk about in this video, every website down in the description, so go check them out if you want. Game Branch, there is title, No Man's Sky is a journey to the center of the galaxy. And there is a lot of talk that No Man's Sky is perfectly the closest we have come to experiencing something like No Man's Sky is the Mass Effect and all that stuff. Now let's get to the point. Players will start out No Man's Sky in the fringes of the galaxy, and one of the loose goals of the game is to travel to the center of the galaxy to find out what's there. Along the way, it will be possible to discover new, never-seen planets and systems which contain the necessary resources to build the kind of ship required to complete the journey. So it won't be an easy journey, that's for sure. So No Man's Sky universe is shared by all other players. It is also possible to run into other people and either cooperate with them or fight them, but that is, as they have said, pretty unlikely. Less than a % chance to actually run into people. So we can expect that is a loose goal to get to the center of the galaxy universe. It won't be easy though, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, here's another board from GameFAQs.com. The game is supposed to have 18 quintillion planets, that is 18 followed by 18 zeros. So let's say every star in the game has 10 planets around them. That's still 1.8 quintillion stars, and if we say each galaxy is an average size of the Milky Way containing 10 billion stars, and we do some simple division, we have 18 million galaxies in this game. That's 18 million galaxies. So 18 million galaxies. The goal is to get to the center of the starting galaxy, so it only seems natural to assume that there is an intergalactic travel, and if you can travel intergalactically, that makes getting to the center of the universe a kind of inconsequential point, so it doesn't seem much of a stretch to come up with the idea that once you get to the center of the galaxy, you unlock intergalactic travel. That would be freaking cool too. Sean Murray has dropped hints about this. I forget which video I saw him say this, but he said something very close to this. You think the game is one scale, then suddenly you pull back and you realize how much grander it is. Not an exact quote, but that's exactly what he said. Besides, it kinda makes sense just from a gameplay point of view. You take all this time traveling all this way. The reward is hyperdrive that allows you to travel just about anywhere instantly, including other galaxies. I think that makes sense. That actually, in my opinion, that would be a pretty amazing, and it would, when you reach the center of the galaxy, it makes, intergalactic traveling, if that is true, it would actually make a little bit easier to go to the center of the universe, if that is, possible even, because nobody knows until the game is out. And continuing the article, the post, because what if you want to go back to a world you found near the beginning of the game? Do you have to make the long journey back step by step? Pretty unlikely, or maybe they just do it. But of course, this is all a speculation. So this is all speculation, no facts, so don't quote me on this. I'm just, I'm pretty passionate about the games, and I just thought, I don't usually make videos about, these information kind of videos, but I just felt like I have to make this video because No Man's Sky is a huge thing to me. And on Reddit, you can actually, on the No Man's Sky Reddit page, you can actually find this screenshot of a crash site, and the picture is titled "Crash Site, is this the starting point?" Okay, so the next thing, there is a No Man's Sky crackpot theory. I don't know, this is some guy on Reddit. It seems kind of interesting, so let's read it out. Okay, let's get started. First of all, I absolutely love the mystery hovering around this game. We as a community have so many questions, and I love that the developers are keeping the narrative and lore so close to the chest. So here's what I can't stop thinking about. What is the center of the universe? Furthermore, who or what are we even playing as? Okay, so this is related to the center of the universe. The devs have given us pretty much zero information regarding these questions, but why? But by using what we have been told as well as their revealed mechanics as hints, I've come up with a theory. So let's hear it, my man. Put on those tinfoil hats. Okay, got mine on. In No Man's Sky, I think we will be playing as an artificially intelligent, self-replicating robot. Okay, could be pretty possible because you respawn. Similar to the Sentinels, but we will be given free will. Our job is to discover, document and upload the data of all life forms. More importantly, though, we are given free will in order to want to explore their world, live alongside them and learn from them. Atlas, which is the center of the universe, is an extremely intelligent mechanical, maybe partially living. I swear that red thing beats like a heart, being that is responsible for building both the Sentinels and us. So by going to the center of the universe, we are actually returning home. Since Atlas gave us free will, it made the Sentinels as a failsafe in case we decided to, cause problems. Every time we die, we only lose non-uploaded discoveries. This is because we lost our previous data or hard drive. Okay, tinfoil hats off now. Not sold. Didn't think so. Hear me out. What we've been told. We've already been told that self-replicating robots in-game exist. The Sentinels, they protect the world against players that are disrupting the natural order of things. Someone or something had to have created them, but in the game we are the only non-wildlife on those planets posing a threat, which means they were made specifically for us. We've been told we want to get to the center of the galaxy and that there is something important there. There are beacons everywhere that we can upload discoveries to, and in return something pays us. This means someone really wants this information, but it also means someone put those beacons there in the first place. Game mechanic hints. When we die, no matter where we are, we respawn on a planet, aka Atlas is rebuilding us just like the Sentinels. When we die, we lose all of our discoveries. This is because we lost our previous robotic body's data or hard drive, as we read just few lines up. When we die in space, we lose our ship and our discovery. This is because we were rebuilt by Atlas on a planet. Rapid fire. No food mechanic, no drink mechanic, no air mechanic. Okay, that is crossed over. No stamina. Athletic robot. Teach a robot to love and learn from life forms. Robot. The game is called No Man's Sky. Okay, first of all, pretty interesting theory. Because, you know, I haven't seen food or drink, no stamina. And the name, No Man's Sky. But they are all speculations, and there is one big thing that this guy fails. Because, let's see. We are the only non-wildlife on those planets posing a threat. Yeah, it's maybe on the planets, but in the space there is those factions and space pirates. Are they all robots? So that is a pretty big hole, but let's see. Totally freaking robots. In No Man's Sky, we are playing as a robotic AI, studying and documenting life forms. Eventually, we will return home to our creator Atlas, who will explain why she made us and what we must do next. How do you know that Atlas is she? Okay, formatting scene when asked about our character. Apparently there might be an air mechanic. I haven't personally seen it, but if that's the case, they're probably not robots. Anyone got a link where he talks about it? That is actually a pretty good theory, at least in my opinion, because, you know, who knows? No food or water. But, you know, the air. Robots, you know, maybe they need air for cooling their CPU system. I do not know, but we can only speculate until the game comes out, and that makes me sad because I want to play the game right fucking now. Please let me play it. Here is a No Man's Sky theory, the heart of the universe, which is basically the center of the universe, but let's check it out. We are still okay, this is pretty old, 3 months ago. Okay, this is like 2.5 months ago, because the game is coming out in a few weeks. Okay, similar to the theory that humans might not be able to combat their natural prejudices to befriend alien life, this new theory from Reddit suggests that the player represents a virus, while the universe is a body. The Sentinels are the white blood cells that are trying to stop us from destroying everything, and the Atlas is the heart of it. Something that might kill the universe or end the game if we destroy it. Like most of the theories about procedurally generated space explorers, it manages to be interesting and depressing at the same time. This is somewhat expected given the destructive nature of mankind and our inability to learn from our biggest mistakes. The fact that racism and sexism is still a thing in 2016 is maddening, but that's why aliens won't make contact with us humans, whether it is No Man's Sky or real life. If the player does destroy everything in the game, then this theory is right on the button. The Sentinels in the game actually helped build most of the planets and aren't killing machines like they are in the X-Men comics. How the fuck are you bringing X-Men into No Man's Sky? Do not know. They will only stop the player if they kill any inhabitant from a planet, once again proving the hypothesis that humans are the disease of the universe. Okay, let's check the Reddit post. The theory. The universe is a human. The Atlas is the heart, it beats, okay. Okay, this is actually a pretty interesting theory. But this is going to do it for the video. In the beginning we went through all the facts that we know, then some theories, and I really do not feel the body theory, okay, but the robot theory, it might be true, and then the center of the universe, that you go through the portal to another star system or galaxy. That seems to be a pretty possible thing. I'm actually pretty hyped for the game. It's coming out in a few weeks. Check all the links down in the description if you want more information what I talked in this video. Check the games out. There is a link down in the description. Leave a like if you actually enjoyed this video. It will really help me out because I really worked hard for this. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye.